just gonna start laughing.
Fuck is up, Kym?
We here.
We are here.
We here.
Where we at?
That's what's up. Where we always at on a Sunday? Well, not every Sunday.
But on this particular Sunday, we are here in the Castle Studio. I am the bearded one, Sam Waves, and as always, sitting to my left is my beautiful, my lovely, my friend, and some of y'all's, Miss Kymberly with the Y. Kym, how you feeling?
Lifted. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm nice.
Okay. Had a paper plane this morning?
Yep. Flew quite nicely too.
Shit, flew quite nicely. Shit, I'm still on board. Fuck you talking about? I'm at cruising fucking altitude. But anyway, how was your week?
My week was it was a little, ups and downs, but I can't trip on the downs. Make me appreciate the ups more. So
you had a moment.
It was cool.
Had a couple moments.
But it was okay. It was decent. Like you said, it wasn't a day, a lifetime. It was some moments. They kept going. I kept it moving. Absolutely.
I had a good week. It was a very humbling week. I'll say that. It was both, but it was more humbling than anything. So I'm trying to live a little this summer. And so I'm working on the 3 tiers of my life: love, health, and wealth. I'm like 9 pounds away from my target weight loss goal. I'm loving this version of myself I'm in right now. Okay. It's taken a very, very long time to get here.
Anything worth having takes time.
Exactly. And I thought about that too. Like I said to myself, this was Friday. I was like, I'm going through a whole fucking lot. But I would do that shit twice if it meant me getting to this space I'm in right now.
You went through it for a reason.
Yeah.
It wasn't in vain.
And you know what? I realized another thing this week. I can get pretty deep when I need to, but I usually start within myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, quick little secret to the family of the Beards of White Toes for the people that's watching and listening at home or wherever you listening and watching us at. I kind of realized that I'm one of those artists that practice in the mirror. Like
that was a secret. I feel like you've said that before.
I probably have, but
it was a secret.
But I was doing it more. I found myself doing it a lot more often this week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still not in therapy. I'm not back in therapy yet, but I'm in a good space. Like I'm still carrying that energy from being in therapy. You know what I'm saying? The highs that I had. And so, like I said, when I was speaking to myself in the mirror, I liked what I saw. And my homie came by and we watched the episode of BWT. We watched an episode last night. And I told him, in the past, when you would turn on some of my, previous things or previous shows or whatever, I hated it.
Okay.
Because I didn't like the way I looked on camera. I didn't like the way I sounded on camera. And although I was proud of them, I was proud for the people that were involved.
Right.
I wasn't very proud for my own self. And that's what's important. And so as I was watching the show last night, I just thought about like where my spirit is right now. Like, we've done some amazing things in such a short amount of time. And this very moment, being in this space is the crown jewel for us. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It has been the crown jewel for us.
And I think it goes deeper for you because you've been in this longer.
Yeah.
Than I have. You've been in this deeper and you've been in this longer.
Almost 20 years, Kym.
Than I have.
Almost 20 years, man. It's like, shit. We sit here and we don't count. I remember what Washington told me. One of the first things he told me is like, we don't count enough of our victories. Because we let our losses overshadow everything.
I told you that too.
Yeah.
Every little victory. You like, why you getting champagne? Cause
yeah.
I would celebrate every little victory.
You know what? It's no secret. In the daytime I work in the medical field. Mm-hmm. There's a doctor that I used to work with many years ago. She was a cardiologist. And her husband was a doctor. And she said, at the end of every day, when they have dinner, they eat on the china. They don't eat on the regular plates. They eat on china. And one of the nurses had asked, well, what's the, usually people have china for decorations and special occasions. Well, she said,
what?
Well, here's what she said, and this is why when you come to my house, you don't see a paper plate in my house. Not one fucking paper plate. They eat off the china because every day that they save a life or they preserve life, they win.
Yeah.
And when they lose a patient, then they don't get to celebrate. Because the goal of a physician or a doctor is to heal people. You know what I'm saying? And so if they don't perform their job and mortality is at risk, they can't celebrate it because they're thinking about that person. And so how can you celebrate in a time like that? So taking all of that to say, they win more than they lose. But it's sometimes those losses that overshadow those many victories.
Yeah.
And so this entire week, I thought about my wins. I thought about our wins as a group. For everybody involved, for you, for me, for the production team at, Royalty Productions, for every single artist that's come through in the past and that are gonna come through in the future. This is an opportunity for every single one of us to become more passionate, go to another level. We look at certain people who are trying every day but don't have an opportunity like us. We've been in touch with so many podcasters, so many people who want to start podcasting because of what we do. But I'm gonna tell you what stands out the most, and then we're gonna cut out of this. I've never had so many men ask me about therapy.
And that's huge.
Black men reaching out and asking me about therapy.
That's huge.
We got a job to do, Kym.
And you know what? Because I see where you're going with this.
So
let me just say this real quick. We gonna always celebrate wins, but baby, in my house, we gonna eat off paper plates. Who washing all the dishes?
First of all, you got like 8 niggas living in your house.
Washing all them dishes.
And you got
number one. And number two, I would use paper pots and pans if I could. Okay, so just saying.
Well, when you come to my house, just know
you don't get too high because they're not the. And
don't let me get a dishwasher. Oh, it's over.
Okay, now that's different.
Nah, man.
No.
But see, you got 3 little slaves that live in your house.
They are not slaves.
Well, that's why you had them. I thought that's why people had kids, so y'all can retire from doing dishes.
Let me not. I was gonna say something.
Cause I know you make your kids clean the walls in your house.
Definitely.
I'm sitting here.
They be wiping walls and baseboards and all.
And I have to plan a whole fucking day around it. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I gotta plan a whole day around cleaning the walls in my house. Cause I want my house to smell like pine salt in the spring.
And that's all, yeah.
I wanna open my windows. I wanna smoke my weed. And I wanna watch a movie on a Sunday. And just sit in my recliner and just let the cool
but
breeze
instead
come
you
in.
sitting there washing dishes because you too uppity for paper plates.
Man, I eat takeout most of the time, so I don't even give a fuck. They send food on paper plates. But anyway, check this out. Before we go into our next segment, I want y'all to do us a big favor. What you want? Well, I'll let you tell it. Okay,
so like, follow, subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, not Snapchat. We always want to say Snapchat.
We should get one.
I was going to say, I guess that's what that means. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yes, TikTok. I still haven't done my reading rainbow.
I know. We got to get you one.
Because I got some shit to say.
Oh,
I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of questions that need answers.
I bet you do.
All right. So like I said, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, today's topic is marriage still considered a sacred form of love or a union? So we'll be right back on the Beers and White Toes podcast.
Okay, so we're back, and like Sam was a little long-winded with the topic. He was a little long-winded. Point blank period. Is marriage still sacred?
Right.
Is it still sacred? Initially, when we came up with this topic, or I might have come up with this one, I think the question was more, did our generation ruin it? did we ruin sacred marriage, or marriage being sacred, however you want to put it. But I got a feeling we're gonna touch on all of that, especially since from what it sounded like you were ready.
I got some
for
shit.
This topic. You got some shit to
say because one of the producers, Kelly, shout out to Kelly in the cut, man. She brought up a good question.
I liked it.
So the question, Kelly, shout the question out real quick. What was the question?
The question was, are you healed or are you numb?
Are you healed or are you numb?
And it's a big difference, but I feel like that line is very fine.
It is.
And I feel like people often confuse the two.
Right.
So she said that, and I'm like, I like that.
It was very thought provoking. It really was, because you know my situation. My divorce has been final for exactly 7 years on March 19th. Mm-hmm. I didn't even contest. Didn't contest the thing. Only thing I wanted to do, I had to be like turning for a minute. Look, you can have all this shit, but the name come home. That shit got my daddy blood on it.
I can't.
And that's why she didn't contest. You can have this shit.
I'm gonna say she was like, take it. I don't want it.
Damn, man. When you think about it, it's like, damn. I mean, her name wasn't hyphenated. It wasn't.
It was just your last name.
Just my last name. And so we had a little running joke about this shit too, real quick. So she went from being at the front of graduation
to the
tail end. I had
set her
like
ass
she
back.
was like,
You set her ass back.
Damn, I did. I'm sorry, I did. But she's doing well now.
Good.
She's doing well now. She's doing well now.
Glad.
I don't know if she watches this show. I know what people do. And they probably don't even watch for me. They probably watch because
I was gonna say only thing I can say
sisters.
I was gonna say only thing I can say, I can't say too much because you know how this goes. But only thing I'm gonna say is oop and leave it be. Let it go.
Well, all that shit. Thank you for watching it. Whatever y'all, one of y'all watching this shit, go back and tell her I'm sorry and I told everybody. But she already know, and I wish her
you
would.
told her.
I told her,
and that was important.
That was the last part of the 7 years. It's like it was 7 years. So think about
that was crazy. I didn't even think about that. That the fact you did that and reached out at that moment, which was like, okay,
right before our 7 years. So like they say with in superstition, if you break a mirror, that's 7 years bad luck. Well, I broke my marriage, and so I paid for that shit for 7 fucking years.
Let me not put that on you. I was gonna say, what if it's doubled for breaking marriages? But I'm not gonna put that on you.
Nah.
I'm not gonna put that on you because I'm proud of where you are.
And let me tell you something. The reason why I said it like that, I use the mirror analogy, is because I broke her. You know what I'm saying? And as a wife, your spouse is supposed to be a reflection of you.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a little deeper than breaking a mirror.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like you done got karma done spun the block on you a couple of times.
The karma was like, let's roll, friends. Glocks in the back, shooting at me and shit.
And by the way, look, I love them because I've been sending you their skits for the longest.
That shit funny to me. That's probably one.
Kylie Comedy and Been Cutting Up, Juju. I love them. But I'm sorry because you said that I got to give credit where credit is due.
Right. So.
But
But let me get back into that though. The marriage in regards to being healed and being numb. I was very numb prior for the all right, I went through different stages. I went through the anger stage. I went through the sadness stage. I went through the confused and empty stage. Then I went into the numb. So now let's talk about the numb. Let's talk about the numb part. You try to figure out ways to not think about it, or you act out in a way that is not characteristic of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you another one.
I was gonna say, hold on, because I was gonna say you didn't. There are stages. It's just like stages of grief, almost.
Yeah.
But maybe this was your acting out because when we met, you eventually you didn't give yourself a chance.
No.
To do what you needed to do.
And I was about to bring that next. That was gonna be the part. You jump a lot. You're looking for the next best thing too quickly. And how that looks is you hurt your own self by doing that, because you're not
even looking for the next best thing. You're looking for something.
Yeah, you're looking for something.
You're trying to feel something.
And that was the first time in my life I understood what trauma bonding was. Mm-hmm. And that shit is heavy.
Very.
You know what I'm saying? Because while you dealing with your own problems internally, you taking on somebody else's grief and somebody else's baggage and problems. Hence, the woman that I told you that tried to like legit kill me them couple times. Twice. Because I'm going through a divorce. My ink not even, matter of fact, ain't even no ink on the paper. The papers ain't even been drawn up. And I done completely moved on. But she was in a situation that was so fucking bad that not even I could have fixed it. I could have been the perfect person times 10.
I was gonna say something, but you, okay.
Come on, Kym. What?
You've been playing Captain Save-A-Ho
for a long fucking time, man. I know. I went and got help for that. There are places that can help you with that shit. Anyway, well, that's a topic for another day. Maybe that's for next season. We'll open up next season with that topic.
You playing Captain Save-A-Ho?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Because there's some pick me women out there.
It is. And
motherfucker.
Yo, ass will pick them because you're Captain Save-A-Ho. Anyway, go ahead.
But anyway, so during that numb time, I was trauma bonding. I was doing irrational shit. I was, trying to basically find something without putting in the work. Mm-hmm. And
quick and
easy. But then I had my last situation that it broke me down. You know what I'm saying? It basically put me in that space where I was like, all right, something got to change. Something has to change. Mm-hmm. Because...
definition of insanity.
Yeah. For damn near 7 years. And so now here we are in this space, and I done went through the whole therapy thing. I've been out of it for a few weeks. But in the space that I'm in right now, the last part... after the numb stage, 'cause I'm no longer numb. I'm in the healed stage now.
Right.
Because that one thing that I was holding on to all that time was wondering if we were enemies because of what I've done to her.
Your conscience was eating you alive.
Yeah, it was tearing me the fuck up. Because the last time we had a conversation of any significance, it was the last time I saw her in person. Mm-hmm. And the next day, I came home. You know what I'm saying? So for me to go and call her on her birthday, that was because I had to ask you,
yeah,
should I do this or not?
And I told you, as long as you didn't think it would set either one of y'all back, do it. Like, it was no reason for you not to do it, because I told you from a woman's perspective, if you came at her correctly, she probably needed that more than you did.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but I'm going to say she might not have ever admitted that because, it's a lot there.
Right.
But she probably needed that more than you did, because I've said this numerous times. It's a different story when you're trying to heal and you're trying to move on with an apology that not only you never got, but that you'll probably never get. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you broke me and you gonna keep on, huh? So I'm not even worth an apology. Okay, cool. A sincere one. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm like, do it. As long as look, you were mentally prepared for, because it could have went either way.
The anxiety of me hitting sin.
Man, look, your ass almost tucked and rolled out the car.
Oh my God, man!
That night you were supposed to talk to her.
Ooh, it was. Oh my goodness, that was. We were here. We were here in the studio, sitting at the table, all of us. We had just met. I'm supposed to be totally engaged with what the fuck is going around me right now. But I can't, because I have this, it felt like a first date. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a first date that didn't turn into a second. But the anticipation was there. We spoke for 2 hours, and by the end of it all, she and I realized that we're not enemies.
Yeah.
And at that moment, everything changed. I felt more intact.
You were holding on to it.
I felt complete.
You were holding on. You, like I said, your conscience gone. You are the one person that you cannot hide from, that you cannot lie to. You can sit up here and try to fool everybody on the outside. You can try to fool yourself.
True.
But it's not gonna work.
And that's what I was doing. I was low key trying to protect myself from my own truth. Mm-hmm. And at some point, you gotta realize you can't outrun your conscience. That shit gonna catch up to you. That's your conscience, that's your karma, whatever you wanna liken it to. That shit's gonna always be there.
Always. It's not going nowhere.
Between them and bad fucking credit.
But wasn't you sitting in that same spot? Wait. But wasn't you sitting in that same spot talking about ruining somebody else's credit?
Well, that's because I couldn't ruin mine anymore. Shit. What was I supposed to do? Look, Kym, if I told you my credit right now, you'd be like, well, damn.
I'm gonna look at you differently.
So where's your next spot gonna be? I don't think you can even get a box on credit that you found it behind the dumpster.
You're extra.
I can't even get the pen to mark homeless on it if I needed to. That's how bad my shit is. So I'll go ahead and borrow somebody else.
You're extra is what you are.
I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry too. Look, I can't even. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Look, it is what it is. Hey.
No, my credit ain't that bad.
I would hope not.
It's really not.
Okay.
It's really not.
Because I'm like, I know since we met, you've been working on what you say, health, wealth, and life.
Love, health, and wealth.
Love, health, and wealth.
That's the most That's the most humbling shit ever is when you see your credit score go up. Like, oh my God, my hard work is paying off. And that's not just paying off with my credit, it's also paying off in life. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break. While we're on break, I want you to do us a big favor. I want you to go on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, like, subscribe to all that shit.
Follow whatever it tells you to do that shit.
And if you watch any of these episodes and you got any comments or questions or you want to hear us talk about something on our future episodes, send us a message on the Beers and White Toes Instagram. What do we always say to these people?
Talk to us, we talk back.
So, when we come back, we're going to get into the next portion of this conversation. We're going to talk about how others perceive marriage and why marriage doesn't seem like it's the right thing to do for many people. Is that kind of...
Yeah, let's go there. We can go there.
Say less. We'll be back in just a moment. You all right, Kym?
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Because we got to talk now.
Okay, talk.
All right. Because we got people here now. If there's people in this space, can y'all make some noise or something? Yeah. Oh, shit! Get the fuck out of here. Where these people show up from?
You really want to know where they from?
I know where they're from.
Because I was going to say,
I know where they're from.
Okay.
So
let me see if this will work. Hold on. I think we good because I ain't got nothing on me. So, there you go. That's your answer.
Ain't that a bitch? And what did we just talk about? Somebody that that didn't quite work out and is a sister.
And you know what? So wait. So and here's the thing.
What's up?
You are my homie. You are my friend. I love you. I let it be known. But I have to say, just because of where I am, that was your fault. And I'm gonna say that because
it was.
So like I'm gonna repeat it again. So Sam's ex-wife, though I've never met her, is my sorority sister. So that was all you. You messed up.
But in the last segment, I've healed. I'm no longer numb.
Okay.
I thought we established that.
Okay.
I'm numb again. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing that thing. No, I'm really playing this stuff for real.
Okay.
So, Kym, we last talked about how my experience in my marriage was in the last segment. Mm-hmm. And how reflective that I was during that time.
Right.
But let's really get into the meat and potatoes of this entire subject. why don't we value marriage the same anymore?
Or do we not value marriage the same?
Okay.
Me personally, I feel like it's a of course it's personal. But if you have enough people who don't value it, they become the mass, and that's what you see most of the time. So we got a little bit of an audience. Who in the audience values marriage? Like, I mean, it's some dope married couples in this particular audience.
I agree.
Like, one, I pretty much raid their house every weekend.
And when I go over there, I do too.
So, I mean, there's that. Then one, you know, I got to fly to Florida to watch them get married.
Are they here? Get the fuck out of here. It's y'all? Oh, man. So y'all the reason I had to go pick her ass up from the airport and feed her. Y'all didn't feed her at that wedding?
Oh, no, she ate.
Well, goddamn.
Okay.
You had jet lag. It was
First
like,
of all,
I'll cut
so
you some
this is
slack.
where you messed up, because I came back the day after the wedding. So that was.
So why didn't you eat before you left?
Why are you questioning me? Why does it matter? I don't understand.
Since we need to stop talking and acting like we married and shit. Cause them married problems. Them marriage problems.
You started with me. I was minding my business.
It's a married joke. You single motherfuckers wouldn't understand, okay? Cause y'all ain't there. Hell, I'm single, but I understand. I've been there before. But anyway, so no, seriously.
Me personally.
Go back. Yeah.
So, my parents, I'm 30. So my parents would have been married 35 years.
Okay.
This year. Death did them part.
Okay.
At 30 years. But that's what I saw growing up. My grandmother, who, she was married twice. My grandfather, he passed away. And they did not divorce. She got married again a few years later, and that husband passed away. But literally, these marriages have been years and years until death did them part. That's what I saw. So, for me personally, marriage is not something that I would take lightly. I value it to the fullest.
Absolutely.
And when I actually say those vows, I mean it. And then you already know what I be saying about some more. And you fuck with me, you stuck with me. It's Velcro. You ain't going nowhere. Just saying. You mad?
Hey, fellas, hey, y'all heard her.
At your own risk. Don't waste my time.
Y'all heard that shit, right?
Just saying. But cause I can't say I don't believe in divorce, because I've not been there. I've never been married. Is that, would I go into a marriage with that in mind? Absolutely not, because in my mind it's like you're already manifesting it to fail. But I believe in putting in work.
Okay.
I have no issue with working. Now, am I gonna do it by myself? Oh no. We got to be on the same page. We got to be, and if we're not on the same page, because every now and again, you might veer off of that page, but you better be in the same book.
True.
Otherwise, we're gonna have issues. I'm a firm believer, when you're mad, I get it. Everybody,
Just don't take that shit to bed.
No, but also, like, everybody reacts differently. Everybody needs to cool down differently. But me, I don't want you to leave. You can leave the room, go to another room, whatever, but don't leave the house. Why? Because who knows what's gonna happen in the next minute? Who knows if you're coming back? And if you left out that house mad at me, and something happens to one of us, and that was our last encounter, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Well, if it's me that's still standing, I'm gonna feel some type of way. So, but again, that's just me. A lot of people though do not value marriage anymore, and I've seen it. I can't say it's me personally. I'm just saying what I see. We always talk about social media.
That shit causes more divorces and breakups than sex and finances.
Does it, or is it the actions of the married people on social media?
But are they? Well, okay. Here's my let's go off track for a moment since you brought that up, because I'm not a big fan of social media. If it wasn't for this show and for my own endeavors, I wouldn't have it. It's so fucking toxic. I don't really like using that word anymore either, because I feel like we overuse social media. That shit is disgusting.
They learned a new word and ran with it.
Yeah.
And now everything is toxic and everybody is a narcissist. And people don't even know what the damn words mean.
And they probably can't spell it. Look, if you shouldn't be something you can't spell. You shouldn't be a neurosurgeon. You shouldn't be a narcissist. Some of y'all shouldn't be a cook. Just saying. But anyway, yeah, social media is one of those things where you can be whatever the fuck you want to be
behind that screen.
That's why you have the metaverse now. Shit, you might as well let people see you live in the way that you think you should live. Whole time, it's dudes in they grandma basement playing PlayStation 5 because that's the extent of their life. But
on social media,
this motherfucker got it all. He drive a nice car because they don't pay no rent. He get to travel all around the world because he ain't got to worry about somebody watching his house, and he don't pay no rent. So shit, what you doing with all this money? You gonna do everything you want to do because you don't have no real responsibility. But that's neither here nor there. I was that guy once upon a time, so I can speak on it. But I've changed. I have a house now, and I'm still never mind. Anyway. But no, seriously, social media allows us to be something that we're not a lot of the times. We go on there to check stats. That's saying what other people are doing. We go on there to, watch the gossip, to make ourselves say to ourselves. And this is the journalism student in me. When I was in college, I learned that people who, let's start at the top. When you open up a newspaper, what's on the front of a newspaper? Scandal, right? That's what draws in. That's what's drawing in people to buy your paper. You got to get to the good news, like, toward the middle. But by that time, you've lost interest. Because we don't go on social media as who we are now a lot of times to see if who's having a baby, who's been trying for years. We don't go on there to say, look, congratulations on your business. We go for drama. Because what I was getting at, my professor was like, we go on these sites and we read this type of stuff to make ourselves feel better. You know what I'm saying? So to bring it all home, we have way too many influences now. And
a lot of people compare. But again, you're comparing yourself to something that you don't even know if it's true. Like you always say, remember, some of y'all we know in real life.
Yeah, we know who y'all really are.
We know what you really doing, how you're really living while you getting on that little blue app, the little yellow app or whatever color it is, and flexing something totally different.
But the whole time though, like, just to bring this whole thing full circle. I was
gonna say marriage included.
Yeah, let's just bring this whole marriage thing full circle. It's like, it almost makes you wonder if there's anything to believe in anymore because people talk so bad about it. I grew up with both my parents in the house. Your parents' marriage ended by death. Mine ended by divorce. And that's what I saw. But my parents, well, not even really my parents, my mom, she fought it out for as long as she could. My divorce, I was engaged, and then I was engaged almost as long as I was married, which wasn't very long. You know what I'm saying? I got married an entire decade ago and was out of it before the end of the first half of the decade. You know what I'm saying? And so I still believe in it. I'll do it again. But if it don't work out a second time, I'm never doing it again. I probably won't even have a life partner. I'll just be the old nigga in the club with change, looking for somebody to take home.
You're gonna be Mr. Lee.
Look, I'd be so goddamn desperate. I might fuck around and be looking for a sugar baby, and I don't even want no sugar.
And let me tell you something. No. Because if that foolishness, I'm so sick. Social media is the devil.
That motherfucker. The devil coming creeping on your door.
I am not interested in being taken, kidnapped, none of that. Because I know for a fact that all these dudes ain't really looking for no sugar baby. Stay out the inbox. Literally, I showed you.
And they look, to all you creep motherfuckers out there, we appreciate y'all hitting up Kym because y'all bringing traffic to our page. But I don't think Kym's selling her feet pictures unless you
I'm not. Because
people type in white toes and they come to our page. I think that's honestly why we got so many likes and views on that shit, because motherfuckers coming up, ooh, white toes, and then they probably get all pissed off when they see me.
I have gotten requests.
Like, oh man, there's some foot fetish shit on YouTube.
I'm not.
What kind of channel is this?
On my feet.
And then y'all get sucked in and y'all start watching us. But we thank you. Hopefully you learned something. And it's okay to like a woman's feet. It's totally fine, but just don't be in our inbox, because I'm a part of that too. Don't be in our inbox with no weird shit, because I'm not showing mine either, unless you pay me. But you got to pay me to get a pedicure first. Look, we got one more segment, okay? There's plenty of tape, and we got people here. We got goddamn people here. They came for a goddamn show, so guess what? We gonna give them one.
Lord knows you an entertainer. You gonna put on a show every damn time.
You too.
All right, fair enough.
We'll talk about Sam's Club in the next segment. And with that, nah, we won't talk about that.
No, let's talk about it. Nope, we gonna talk about it. Come on, take us out.
Okay, you almost took me out last night. Anyway, hey, y'all gonna focus, okay? Y'all listen, dog, my man. Anyway, we'll be right back, but make sure that y'all like, subscribe. Follow the Beards and White Toes on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Okay.
Next time, leave these people at home.
I was gonna say we're back.
Because if y'all would have seen what the fuck I just went through in that little break, hey, y'all niggas need to make sure that we get this shit rolling, because I can't be hung out on this ledge too much longer. Okay. We gotta keep this shit going, because these motherfuckers are crazy.
I would tread lightly if I were you.
Look, I'll leave.
How? I drove.
Damn. Don't go showing out, man. You only drove because you had to pass me up. I have my own vehicle. I pay my own grown ass bills. Don't get me started.
You pay your car note. You pay your insurance.
I bought you breakfast.
You did buy me breakfast. I appreciate it.
Tell us more.
The end.
So wait, okay. Look, because now you done brought up Sam's Club, so they want to know.
All right, I'll tell them about the Sam's Club.
No, I'm gonna tell them, because you ain't gonna tell them right.
All right, well they need to hear all three sides.
Mine is the truth.
So you can, if
you pissed me off, so I acted out.
Now you know the third side is that lady that was in the aisle that was like shaking her head at us. Thought we had real fucking problems. They didn't know we was just playing. But yeah, so we in the store. And I went to Sam's Club because, as you all know, I don't let her do any heavy lifting, things like that, because she had to buy water and shit. I believe in feminine energy for all of you.
If he's nothing else, he's chivalrous.
I'm very chivalrous. Anyway, so we're in the store and we start arguing. Like a married couple would. And these people was looking at us like we had problems. Like, oh no, we just practicing for tomorrow. Y'all really don't understand how this shit rolls. But then she really got mad at me and she hit me.
You was doing too much.
She hit me in the store.
I didn't hit you. You threatened to run over my ankles with the cart.
Yeah, I did. But I didn't.
And I didn't
There's no conspiracy.
Why are you gonna sit here and lie to? When did I hit you?
You hit me when we were standing by the liquor aisle, ironically, because you were looking for that champagne or whatever that was you bought.
I did not hit you.
You did hit me.
I did not.
And then you did some shit with your neck.
Okay, so now you're just entertaining.
That really happened.
I did not put my hands on you yesterday.
Because these people can't. This mic gonna pick it up. Because you know what the fuck. You know what happened.
Not that. I did not put my hands on you yesterday.
Yes, you did put. Anyway, you were mean.
Nothing. I did not put my hands on him. I did not hit him.
No, you hit me.
I ain't hit you.
You were so mad.
And I was completely.
You were so mad you blacked out. And you don't remember.
No, I think you might have hit him.
She definitely hit me.
You look like you want to hit him right now.
You kind of got that vibe like you hit people.
She does. You see her shoulders out. I had to get my lick back. I drove because you had to pass my house. That's why.
I'm just Actually, okay, so I don't have.
We're not doing this. No. Episode,
we're doing it because we're here now.
We've been drinking,
and that's exactly. Look, they knew what they were doing.
At the courtesy courtesy of the good folks in the audience. And
They knew what they were doing.
And real quick, I guess that's a special time for a shout out to our sponsor, Alexander James Whiskey. Shout out to the good folks over there for keeping these spirits high and keeping my feelings real low, because you hurting them right now. I didn't like that, Kim.
Okay.
Let me tell you how you make me feel.
Oh my God.
Kim. Oh no, it ain't like that. I don't like the way you make me feel sometimes. Okay, so let's clear this up. Cause actually, we have gone completely off the mic, off record, off the script, because we got some shit to talk about. So we got some people here. You know what?
That's just therapy. This is what's up.
You know what? Hey, no couples in here except for the people who came with somebody. She just drove. She was my ride.
So whole time I was actually finna say, I was a little bit wrong. We're in my car, but you did drive.
I did drive.
But
you better know
no,
that shit.
and he's very chivalrous, and I have made it clear.
Who carried them heavy ass bottles of water?
It's on my snap. It's on.
Wait, what? We about to. Hey, so by the time we get done with this episode, the police gonna be here. So somebody call the authorities, because y'all are cutting up.
All I was gonna say is he's very chivalrous, if nothing else.
Woo,
and I have not made it any secret that I will lie out on the ground and have a fit before I drive when you are with me.
Yeah,
I'm not
your
driving.
ass was gonna drive last night after
I did drive last night because
buying all that heavy ass shit last night.
Okay, wait a minute. No. At Sam's Club.
And then you have breakfast.
She had to come over to get it. And guess what? She had to drive to my house to get it. Hey, listen.
What kind of sausage was linked?
It was chicken, so it definitely wasn't me. Anyway.
Okay.
Hey, this feels like an episode of Martin, okay? Y'all are a great audience. Y'all should have been here the last few shit. Give it up for yourselves. Y'all just really came here to talk shit to us. This ain't that type of show. This ain't a town hall meeting. This ain't what y'all think it is. There's two people supposedly having a conversation and y'all interrupting us.
I'm
glad y'all here though.
I've never seen you so flustered and embarrassed in my life. Like Kelly said, you didn't have words in between the segments, and
because everybody was talking.
No, you didn't have nothing to say. They kind of shut you up. I love y'all for that.
Hey, Prophet, man, how much time we got?
You might have to take another shot, please.
God damn, man.
Listen,
All right.
And look, secrets out. They know me. That's why they had me take that shot.
So they also know you're an alcoholic, because she don't go to meetings.
Excuse me? You're not gonna talk about my sister.
No, that would be a problem.
How many of y'all? It's too many of them. I'm too light to fight, too thin to win, so I'm gonna let y'all have it.
I told you, tread lightly. But let's get back on topic.
I need new tires then. But anyway, I done blew the tread off these motherfuckers, obviously.
So let's get back on topic. I
don't even care no more, Kim. I don't even care no more. Go ahead and say hi. Shit, we done went completely off script at this point.
I'm gonna say because it's another one that.
Hey, what's going on? Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it. We got more people. Y'all came for her?
Yes.
Okay, see, here we go. And y'all thinking I'm about to go toe to toe, and another one just walked in. There's a bunch of red ants in here, and they tear my ass up.
We came to support the couple's ants.
The couple.
Well, there's a couple right there. You're sitting next to your spouse, and you know who my
Mrs. Whitebeard.
Call me. Look, it ain't the time to give right now, so you can't.
Seem like they give on more.
Lord Jesus.
I've been drinking.
Well, Well, I have a quick question for all of y'all since y'all got so much to say. Are y'all at least enjoying yourselves? Damn. I feel like at some point I might as well just ask y'all how y'all feel.
I feel like, because I'm not embarrassed. I'm used to it.
You don't need to be embarrassed.
No.
These your people.
I'm used to it, but I feel like it was a group chat that happened prior to
that exploded.
That I wasn't in on. And
No, this is just vibes.
okay.
It's the energy that's in here
Okay.
that we're getting from
We
the
just
couch.
love your energy together. It's connect.
We got connection. We got high energy. We're a vibe. What else we got out there?
I'm gonna say this: whatever keeps people tuning in, I'm with it.
Yeah, because y'all motherfuckers think y'all got all the answers. Didn't I say this in episode 2? And I looked at my camera when I said it.
And said what? You don't
That
even know.
anybody that you was, because we had the short man episode. I wasn't the short man she was talking about. I just have to reiterate that. Y'all,
It doesn't. No. It doesn't.
why did you bring these people here?
Because I love
We have-
them. Because they're dope. They're fucking amazing.
And
That's
so is that
why.
hoodie that you wearing. Shout out to the homie Kelly, who is one of your.
She's awesome.
Y'all motherfuckers are everywhere, man.
Everywhere. Ain't no
Y'all
giveaway
are
from us.
everywhere. How much time we got so we can end this shit? Man, thank you, good sir. Somebody need to roll up one too, cause this liquor is. I'm coming down. My cruising altitude. I am in turbulence right now, so this is not a happy flight right now. This is not a good flight. Just get me down safely. But anyway.
That's relinquish.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Okay, relinquish, suck it up, buttercup.
We'll talk about it on the way home in the car together.
In the car that I drove. Any more suggestions before we get out of this section? Because we listen, on behalf of Royalty Productions, our sponsor, and I'm not going to speak for her because it's too many of them, and like I said, I need new tires. We sorry for just, y'all probably came here for some real shit, and we didn't give that to you.
I'm actually.
But y'all got some stuff that I wasn't even expecting, so I'm just as surprised as y'all are. But I'm gonna also make sure I make this absolutely clear. I am grateful for every single body that is in this space because, Kym, do you remember that there was a time that we were sitting at, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
But every time we talk about this, it's because there's a bigger situation in front of us that we never anticipated. Kym, it was 3 of us, and one of them couldn't speak. That was Archie. If y'all remember listening on when we were audio only, we had Archie, the dog, my dog, sitting in with us. He had his spot. He sat at the far end of the sofa. She sat real close to me because that's the only way we can share one mic. So did you really think that we would be in front of all these people?
I did not. But I told you, and I'm probably about to fuel their fire, but we running out of time, so it don't matter. But I told you that I saw your potential as far as this was concerned.
Okay, shit.
And I told you that you called yesterday, you called me stupid. You said you were stupid enough to believe in me, but this is why.
Stop, we about to cry, G.
I'm not about to cry, I'm good.
I am, because y'all made me take that shot. And my eyes don't have no tears in the ducts because I'm dry as shit. I've been drinking this liquor. I smoked. And Kym.
And you want to hug me.
I can give a...
You gotta come to me. You gotta come to me. But
Y'all happy? Y'all happy?
I was gonna say, don't ask the man.
Side! Y'all thought y'all was gonna see your show. Thought you had a friend. Anyway, check this out. We're about to take one more break, and when we come back, we're gonna close this episode out because I don't even really know what we're talking about anymore. I hope y'all enjoyed this foolishness because, man, this was really, really fun. But when we come back, we're gonna give our closing remarks, whatever the fuck those are gonna be. And then we're gonna introduce our musical guest, the lovely, the super duper talented. I checked her out because, well, I'll let you tell the story in the next segment. But when we come back,
Fair enough.
we're gonna close this thing out, and we got a performance by Ebony V. So like, subscribe, follow Beards and White Toes on.
no, not that. No. She ready.
Oh, you was about to turn up too? Don't let me find out you the turn up god or goddess.
Go to. We gotta go.
We gotta go. We'll be right back. Like, subscribe, follow Beards and White Toes, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. We faded now. YouTube, and yeah, we'll be back. Cause just go. just go.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll be fine. We just got to get through this last part of the show because shit got a little dangerous, a little murky for a second, but I held it down as best as I could. I'm hanging on by a string, but I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm strong.
Okay.
Mom, come get these women. I know you say to be days like this, but you didn't tell me it was going to be the day. So please send help. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm really, really happy that these folks came to check us out today because, man, like I said, we come from really
humble beginnings.
Yeah, we really come from humble beginnings. So for us to have, and I would, if I could just speak to those that are in this audience who have followed our journeys since whatever episode you started on, I say thank you. Because, the only thing that Kym and I wanted to do was just be heard. And so for y'all to come out here and watch us in our next level of our growth, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, this would be the time when we shout out, our people anyway. So I'm going to shout out the people that are here in the audience. Yep. Your sisters, the ones who I know bring you the balance that you need.
And knock me off of it.
Yeah, but they bring
you
I
have fun.
But they bring you right back.
They do. They don't ever let me fall. So ever. And
it's too
for
many
that,
of y'all.
I'm grateful to every last one of y'all.
For sure.
And it's never too many of us. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Can't win.
I can't fucking win, bro. I can't win. Even when but that, you know what, I ain't even gonna tap into that because
keep it going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. But no, seriously though, I thank you all so much for being a part of our journey. This means so much to us. I always tell Kym that when somebody from our tribe, our inner circle, at least for me, y'all support is worth 1 million likes because we work for y'all. We sit in whatever space we're in, and we're always bouncing off ideas off of each other so we can bring you all a much better show. And so thank you all so much again for being a part of this journey, and we're gonna save the rest of that for our season finale because that's the part that's dedicated to the audience, and not even just the audience, but fuck all that. So once again,
just this audience, I meant
no, because we don't want to give too much away.
Okay, all right, continue.
They still gotta watch one more episode after this.
Okay, continue.
Hey man. Anyway, anybody you want to shout out, Kym?
I done already shouted them out, man. Okay. I'm not gonna say the first. Y'all know who y'all are. Redemption. Y'all are effing amazing. Like for real. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all know we didn't had a rough couple of weeks, so y'all being here means everything to me right now. And to all the shipping laws, thank y'all for joining in the foolishness that they've been sitting ever so quietly like, I want no parts. Or in some cases, they already know who they're married and they're like, I'm ignoring this, I'm not. So you know what, because
fellas,
they're
that's
smart.
No, and I was about to say, rule number 1 when you marry, I still remember the rules. Just stand where you told to stand. Speak when spoken to, and just stand 3 steps back with your hands behind your back because they low-key be the police and they know everything with even the shit that you're doing behind them. I know because that's how I got caught.
You got caught because you was sloppy. But anyway.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about that, but no. That really happened. Yeah, that really, but growth. I'm healed. Remember we talked about I ain't numb no more. I ain't hurting.
Well, I'm glad we were able to recoup something from.
It was looking real bad. It was looking real bad. But
I don't think it was bad. But
we were supposed to talk about that shit today. But of course, all of this went left, and it's still going. But at the end of the day, this was probably the best episode we've ever done.
Absolutely.
This was hands down one of the best episodes, and the crazy thing about it is everybody that's here in this room, from production to the performers to your sisters and anybody in between, the viewers, our listeners, I just want y'all to know something. This was for y'all.
Yeah.
This was for y'all. We do this and give y'all the best that we have Every week.
Every week.
Every fucking week. Since when?
July 19th.
Of 2021.
Yep.
And we've been going hard ever since. So, I don't have any shout outs except the good folks over here at Royalty Productions and the Castle Studios. Of course, our alcohol sponsor, Alexander James. Our caterer that's in the cut, Amber from Blissful Eats. And man, you all, thank you all for, you know, still rocking and rolling with us, and we got some more coming. But on that season finale though, I think we need to give y'all a quick preview. This is the time when we give you all's flowers. Like I said, you all have been a part of every single level, every milestone. Remember when we hit 50K in listens?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From a laptop
and a mic. Yep.
And a dog. That was it. And then and we started in some of that hot ass office.
Man,
that office is only
ridiculous.
made for one person. Cause I gotta keep that door open, man. Otherwise, yeah, ain't no air circulating that bitch. It turns into a sauna. Shit. You know, and you can be quiet. Anyway, we about to get up out of here because shit getting wild. Listen, real quick, do us a favor. As always, make sure that y'all hit the like, follow, subscribe button on Facebook, on all that. Listen to us wherever you listen to them. Spotify, Apple, whatever. Watch these shows on YouTube. We're coming around that last 100 meters of the season, so if you haven't caught up and this is your first episode that you've seen, we sorry. This ain't probably what you expected by the title.
Who's sorry? I ain't sorry.
Of course you're not, because you always, why you always mean to me, Kym?
You always mean to me.
I'm not talking to you.
You better watch it with
you know what? I ain't scared no more. You know what? Y'all won't smoke. Guess what? They ain't getting it. So guess what? We finna get up out of here. I need to go change my clothes. If somebody sees my scared, naked ass running, it's because I was running away from the foolishness and somebody had me and I had to defend myself because I can't fight. I scuffle. And this is a scuffle I probably lose. So with that being said, wherever you are in the world, we thank you all so much for watching and listening. Wherever you are, have a good day, have a good night, good grief. This shit is over. We'll see y'all next week on the season finale of the Beers and White Toes podcast. And we out of here. God damn it, that was hard.
Play that shit up, TNT.
I don't want nobody else on you, I'm focused. Putting another effort, girl, I hope you notice. I never want you to leave, all I know is girl, I'm on my way, cause I've been thinking about you, baby. Loving you with my whole heart, forever, you're my lady. If I give you all my trust, promise that you not gon' play me. Never leaving your side, even if you try to make me. And all I know is I don't want nobody else on you, I'm focused. And I'm really putting in all this effort, girl, I hope you notice that my love for you is unspoken. Need your love, baby, here's a token. You're the one for me, you're chosen. Hopped up 290, I'm taking it all the way down until I get to I-85. So told me that it's gonna be 11-hour drive. Shit, I'm trying to make it at 5. Cause I really miss holding you, miss being close to you. Pushing 80 in a 45, I'm on the way to you. And I ain't stopping shit until I get to you. And I never felt this way before. Girl, you know my heart is yours. And baby girl, you got the sweetest love. You got the sweetest touch. Wait no more, that's why I'm coming home to you. Need your love. These hoes don't come close to you. Girl, I got plans with you, I still wanna marry you. The world came tumbling down right now. Should I risk it all for you? Should I go to war for you? Go ahead and let your girl, you let your pride get in the way. And plus you be worried about the next man gon' say. You must have forgot who was right by your side and who held you down at the end of the day. Girl, I'm on my way, cause I've been thinking about you, baby. Loving you with my whole heart, forever, you're my lady. If I give you all my trust, promise that you not gon' play me. Never leaving your side, even if you try to make me. And all I know is I don't want nobody else on you, I'm focused. And I'm really putting in all this effort, girl, I hope you notice that my love for you is unspoken. Need your love, baby, here's a token. You're the one for me, you're chosen.
Hey baby, I just wanted to say I miss you so much. I can't wait to hold you and just be in your presence. You know, you bring out an entirely different side of me and I fucking love it. I love you. Hurry up and come home to me.